Doyin Okupe, the former Director General of the Presidential Campaign Organization, resigns from Labour Party. France's longest-serving female Prime Minister, Élisabeth Borne, resigns from office. In sports, holders Manchester City draw away to Tottenham Hotspur in the FA Cup 4th round. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of LOKOJA, the Confluence State of Nigeria. I am Jennifer Odimayo. Thanks for joining us. President Bola Tinubu has sacked the heads of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, and the Bureau of Public Enterprise, BPA. Those sacked are Babatunde Irukera, the EVC CEO of FCCPC, and Alexander Ayola Oko, the Director General CEO of BPA, according to a statement released by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ungelale, on Monday. The statement directed the outgoing CEOs to hand over to the next most senior officers in their respective agencies. The Rector Salisu Usman of KOGI State Polytechnic LOKOJA, on behalf of the Governing Council, Academic Board, Management Staff and students, expresses his profound gratitude and appreciation to the Governor of KOGI State, Yahaya Adoza Bello, CON, for the invaluable love, trust and support towards the huge success of the 4th Convocation ceremonies of the institution. He also sincerely and profoundly thanked the Governor-elect Ahmed Usman Ododo and the Deputy Governor-elect Joyce Salifu Oyibo for the huge honor of personal presence and support throughout the occasion. He equally appreciated the Deputy Governor Edward David Onoja, ably represented by the Deputy Chief of Staff Sunday Faleke, the Secretary to the Government of KOGI State, Dr. Folashade Arike Ayoade, the Speaker, KOGI State House of Assembly, the Deputy Speaker, other honorable members of the State House of Assembly, commissioners, other members of the State Executive Council, special advisors and senior special assistants for the invaluable support and commitment to the success of the convocation ceremonies, while still acknowledging and appreciating his special appreciation. His special appreciation goes to the Chief Judge of KOGI State and other justices, KOGI State APC Chairman, party leaders at the state, local government and ward levels for the care and support all through. He gave special kudos to all the Vice Chancellors of universities, Rectors of Polytechnics and Monotechnics, and Provosts of colleges in the state for their invaluable support. His appreciation also goes to the Royal Fathers and Traditional Rulers in the state, the JNI, Council of the Ulama Pan, and the clerics of all faiths and denominations for their presence and prayers. Finally, he also appreciated the Chairman, KOGI State Polytechnic Governing Council, and other members of the Council, principal officers, members of the Academic Board, Management, staff and students of KOGI State Polytechnic for their inestimable contributions to the success of the ceremonies. He said a big thank you to all too numerous to mention, and to the graduates, their presence in huge numbers was the icing on the cake. Congratulations. Thank you all for identifying with KOGI State Polytechnic LOKOJA. May God Almighty bless you all. The National Youth Council of Nigeria KOGI State Chapter has commended Governor Yahaya Bello for his activities and for providing a platform for youth to be part of his government. The council described him as a man who has shouldered the course of the youth constituency in the state and Nigeria. They said that in the past 8 years of the administration of Yahaya Bello, the waters of the youth demography, which naturally was flowing against the tide, have changed significantly. Youth issues have become front burner of discussion in Nigeria. Our reporter tells us more.
Chairman GYB Validatory and Thank You Committee, Isa Emmanuel Ojidewen, said Governor Bello ensured that the impossible in KOGI State happened with ease. Just when the spectators of June labeled KOGI State as a uni-religious state, Governor Bello built and equipped a befitting government house chapel to accommodate the Christian faithful in the state. Issa said the National Youth Council of Nigeria KOGI State Chapter, the coordinating, amplifying and leading youth organization in the state, was also included in the giant strides of the governor.
He brought the youth demography to the fore, tested their leadership capacity, and has prepared them for the future that then behold, as at today. If you check, 98% of his cabinet are made of people within the youth demography, both men and women, and we are grateful for that. This has led to the significant transformation which has taken place in the state, especially in the area of education, road construction, healthcare, human capacity building, agriculture, security, and the list is endless. Communal clashes and many other vices. Governor Yaya, a peace-loving personnel, took the bull by the horn and went after the perpetrators of the violence and criminalities in the state, despite the information that most of them were untouchable, investigated them, arrested a lot of them, and demolished their criminal hangouts and confiscated the lands for the safety of the people of the state.
He said the group planned that the National Youth Council of Nigeria, KOGI State Chapter, will be having a meeting and ask sit with the governor on the 25th January 2024. This event is to allow youth leaders across the state and the country at large to have a seat with him and ask questions about his leadership style, magnanimity, motivations, and future plans.
In order to support the activities of the National Youth Council of Nigeria Community Chapter, the governor graciously presented 21 Sharon buses to the local government coordinators of the organization. A befitting permanent structure at the heart of the town was approved and handed over to the National Youth Council of Nigeria. Monthly subventions was approved and being paid to the council monthly. Finally, members of the National Youth Council of Nigeria Community Chapter have been appointed into numerous executive council positions. You can agree with us completely that KOGI State is the only state in Nigeria that monthly subvention is paid to the youth council from the state level to the local government level. Where we are today, this benefit was handed over to us by Alfadarai, who is an executive governor, to support the youth activities and give us an environment that will promote youth involvement in government and governance. The 36 states, chairmen and executives across the country, we are drafting the members of the National Association of National Students, NANS, union presidents across board to come. National Association of Female Students across Nigeria, we are drafting them to come here and ask this wonderful man how he made it.
This press conference was to share their plans to celebrate Governor Yaya Bello's victorious leadership and also use the mediums to call on all friends, leaders of the APC family members, colleagues, political associates, appointees, well-wishers to collaborate with them to make this program a successful one. I am Faith Abdulgafar reporting for MLC TV.
The outgoing State Commandant, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Lagos State Command, Commandant Corps Usman Alfadarai, and the incoming State Commandant of Corps Keshinro Adedotun, commissioned the newly renovated Public Relations Office of the Command on Monday 8 January in a release signed by the Civil Defense PRO DSC Abolorin Oluwaseun to journalists on Monday in Lagos. The commissioning took place amid joy and gladness as well as appreciation to the Public Relations Unit's effort in promoting the image of the entire corps in the state. The outgoing state commandant further stated that the effort to ensure prioritization of the corps' image above all interests cannot be overemphasized, as it was a good method of also affirming the media-friendly nature of the command during his time in the state. The newly posted NSCDC Lagos State Commandant of Corps Keshinro Adedotun, has also seized the occasion to appraise the undeniable significance of image building and media relations in the service. He admitted to the fact that without cordial relationship with the media and ensuring a good environment for the PRO, the command can't really portray a good image of itself. However, he promised to do more in changing the narratives as he sets to take over the affairs of the command from his predecessors. The Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of Safety Signatures Limited, Cynthia Gregg, who also joined the commissioning exercise, asserted that the outgoing state commandant was undoubtedly an achiever par excellence, with the legacy such as the kinds he has left behind within the period he served in the state. She affirmed that there is a strong confidence that the new state commandant will do much more in keeping the state safe and secure in a bid to excellently deliver the mandates of the Corps during his tenure. In another development, the outgoing commandant and deputy commandant of Corps, Eunice Agbola, also decorated newly promoted Chief Superintendent of Corps, CSC, Kodonu Jacob, with the rank of Assistant Commandant of Corps, ACC. He was, upon till his promotion to the enviable Commandant Cadre rank, the NSCDC officer in charge of Government House in the state. And in politics, the former Director General of the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Organization, Doyin Okupe, has resigned his membership in the party. In a letter he submitted to the party stated, he treats that he submits herewith his letter of resignation from the Labour Party with effect from today. You will recall that party's flag bearer Peter Obi, Doyin and others left the PDP abruptly and had to look for a special purpose vehicle in which to contest the 2023 presidential elections. The Labour Party and other members of the executive provided the veritable platform with no burdensome whatsoever, for which they are extremely grateful. Okupe 70 announced his resignation on Tuesday evening using his well-known Twitter handle. An appeal against Governor Hyacinth Alia of Benue State's election has been denied by the Supreme Court. This comes after Titus Uba of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Sebastian's appeal was withdrawn by council. Uba had contested All Progressive Congress APC Governor Hyacinth Alia's victory. However, Alia's election as governor of Benue State was confirmed by the Election Petitions Tribunal and the Court of Appeal, Abuja, after the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) declared him the winner of the March 18 governorship election. The petition was a pre-election matter according to the court, so it lacked the authority to hear it. We'll go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
Malachi TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV. With entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. And on the foreign scene, France Prime Minister Élisabeth Borne is to leave office after less than 2 years in the job. Her resignation comes with President Emmanuel Macron's widely expected to reshuffle his top team ahead of European elections due later this year. In a statement, Macron said Ms. Borne had shown courage, commitment, and determination during her time in office. It is not yet known who will be appointed as her successor. Borne will remain in post until a new prime minister takes over. A statement from the Elysee Palace said she was France's second female prime minister and longest serving, outlasting Edith Cresson, who served in the role under François Mitterrand from 1991 to 1992. Reports of an overhaul of the government have been rife in recent weeks as Macron looks to boost his political fortunes ahead of June's election in a year when France will be center stage when it hosts the Olympic Games. The Republican Party of Florida has fired its chairman, Christian Ziegler, as police investigate a sexual assault allegation against him. Monday's vote to oust him was held in private and was overwhelmingly against keeping him on, according to U.S. media. Ziegler is accused of raping a woman with whom he and his wife had a prior sexual relationship. He has not been charged with a crime, denies rape allegations, and had refused to resign despite pressure from allies. At an emergency meeting in December, the Republican board voted to strip Ziegler, who took up the post in February 2023, of his pay and authority. The Sarasota Police Department in Florida is investigating a woman's accusation that Ziegler raped her at her apartment in October. According to heavily redacted police documents, Ziegler, his wife, Bridget Ziegler, and the woman had planned a threesome that day, but Mrs. Ziegler was unable to attend. Ziegler arrived alone, the complaint alleges, and assaulted the woman. Last week, the police expanded their probe to include allegations that he illegally recorded his sexual encounter with his accuser without consent. An investigation is ongoing. No charges have been filed against Ziegler, who has said the encounter was consensual. The accusation has brought a rapid fall from grace for the Zieglers, a conservative Florida power couple with growing political influence on the national stage. Next is sport updates. Let's join Jonah Malik.
Hello there, and glad to have you on Sport Update on MLC TV Global News. I am Jonah Malik. Thanks for joining me. The Super Eagles of Nigeria on Monday lost to Guinea in a friendly match 2-0. The Eagles had gone into the match confidently, but they were shocked and disappointed as they were beaten with goals in each half of their counter. This is a wake-up call on the technical crew to address the dismal display in the defense, goalkeeping area and the inability to finish precisely in front of goal. The Eagles wasted a lot of scoring opportunities, even missing from the penalty spot. The manager needs to make sure the team is in good shape as they go into AFCON next week. Still on sports and moving straight to Europe, the draw for the FA Cup fourth round was conducted on Monday night. Holders Manchester City have been drawn away to Tottenham Hotspur. The Premier League champions have neither scored nor won a fixture at the ground since it was opened. The lowest ranked side left in the competition, Maidstone United, traveled to Championship high flyers Ipswich Town. Chelsea host Aston Villa and Newcastle go to Fulham are two of six potential six All Premier League ties. The games will be played across the weekends of January 27th. Moving on, it is a sad news as the football world lost a legend, Germany and Bayern Munich legend Franz Beckenbauer. He passed away at the age of 78. The two-time Ballon d'Or awardee, famously known for the Kaiser, won 103 caps for Germany, leading them to the FIFA World Cup as captain in 1974 on home soil before repeating the feat as a manager in Italy in 1990. He remains one of three persons to have won the FIFA World Cup both as manager and as a player after Mario Zagallo. He remains one of three persons who have won the FIFA World Cup both as a player and as manager after Mario Zagallo, Brazil, and Didier Deschamps, France. Beckenbauer also won the German Bundesliga title with Bayern Munich and led the Bavarians to three successive UEFA Champions League titles between 1974 and 1976. Beckenbauer's family said in a statement to Germany news agency DPA, "It is with great sadness that they announced the death of their husband and father, Franz Beckenbauer, passed away peacefully in his sleep on Sunday, surrounded by his family." And that's all on Sports Update. I am Jonah Malik reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thank you, Jonah. Joy Dada has the latest in the world of entertainment.
Welcome to Entertainment Segment. I am Joy Dada. Grammy-nominated Afrobeat singer Seun Kuti has urged the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and the federal government to take drastic actions against the military to avoid a coup d'etat. The controversial singer was reacting to the insult hurled at the governor by some yet-to-be-identified soldiers for arresting one of their colleagues over a traffic violation. He noted that if the excesses of the military are not contained, not only civilians will suffer from it but also politicians. Kuti also mocked the soldiers for threatening to humiliate social media influencer Very Dark Man for applauding Sanwo-Olu's actions, saying the military only bullies civilians but runs away from terrorists. Kuti has stated that no pastor in Nigeria has ever performed a miracle. The singer said this while reacting to the trending video of the British Broadcasting Corporation documentary exposing the alleged rape and assault by late Pastor T.B. Joshua, the founder of Synagogue Church of All Nations. The documentary detailed alleged accounts of abuse, harassment, rape, manipulation, orchestrated miracles, and the convert lifestyle of the late prophet. However, speaking in a video on his Instagram page after watching the documentary, Shehu accused Nigeria pastor of fake miracles. He said all the pastors are like the average people who are using the church to cover up their bad behaviors. Still on entertainment, popular skit maker Isaac Aloma, aka Zik Saloma, has revealed that he was a lecturer at the Kaduna Polytechnic but quit to focus on skit making because of the poor salary he was earning. Speaking in a recent broadcast interview with actress Iyabo Ojo, Aloma noted that he has always been determined to be successful, stressing that he started the master's program while carrying out his youth service. He explained that he served at Cat Poly and was retained as a lecturer after his youth service. The skit maker recalled that while lecturing, he was still auditioning for singing competitions and even participated in an edition of The Voice Nigeria. He added that when he left lecturing, he wasn't even successful yet. Thanks for joining me, Joy Dada, reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Joy. And that is the size of our package. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malakai TV, like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV, MLC TV2, MLC TV Yoruba and Igbiravabe, MLC TV, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle Malakai TV, and TikTok Malakite_TV for your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship. Please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malakai TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It is Malakai TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Jennifer Odimayo. Thanks for watching.